So here is Matreiuss, the one and only Greek gamer playing as Poseidon.
It's him.
Yep.
Full tryhard mode.
And there is the intro. It didn't trigger. What? Anyway, the other guy is more_win playing as Zeus.
More Zeus. So I don't know. You ask this question in chat and you get a lot of different answers as to who should win, Zeus or Poseidon. And I'm a bit more old school, and I go with Zeus in this matchup.
It's supposed to be pretty close, right? But it is tundra, and there's a lot of food here. So I do feel like it shouldn't be that favored towards Poseidon because of the lore or anything like that, or even the Hippicon bonuses. Whereas centaurs are still relevant, right? You got so much open space.
That's kind of the whole difference is that early centaur pressure, and can the Poseidon keep up? And like, now I'm talking, 5-6 years ago, you would have, most players would agree that Zeus would like hammer Poseidon in this matchup, but
yeah.
I don't know, it's kind of, the meta has changed a little bit. Players have probably gotten a little bit better. They know how to compete against Zeus, and most would probably maybe even pick Poseidon now as having the advantage. And I don't know, I'm not so sure that's true.
I tend to agree though that everything has gotten a lot better on that side of things, that Poseidon players know how to deal with everything better. The walling has improved significantly in the last few years, actually. That's, I think, one of the major things. Then people place their barracks smarter. Every little bit adds up. They pre-position their heroes to protect the vulnerable areas. Overall, it negates centaur play quite a bit.
Yeah, and there have been a few balance changes that have altered it slightly, like in this matchup. The biggest one would be that centaurs can't two-shot villagers with their special, which is pretty significant.
That's right, it's 3 shots now.
And I'm looking though, this relic underneath Moore's base, the Pygmalion statue, that's a significant relic, especially in a game like this, which will probably be a bit cutthroat as far as rating.
Oh yeah, JJ, 1 TC rating or free TC boom?
Oh, the 1 TC rate all day.
I totally agree for entertainment. I fear a little bit that these guys won't attack each other for 10 minutes, though. We'll have to see.
Yeah, I mean, it depends on if Matreiuss can get everything walled in. Like, his second town center is really far back.
Dude, he's already got 6 people on gold, so that's gonna be a TC.
Yeah. Probably. I mean, that's the standard way to play, is you would wall up your base now as the Poseidon, and then grab that town center, and then just play super defensive. But Moore's putting a little bit of pressure on this forward hunt here.
Oh, is the wall gonna be... Wait, that's actually got hurt in the process of building, and that's when this happens, that they just loses a huge chunk of hit points for buggy reasons. I'll deal with it now.
Yeah, it's kind of how the walls share hit points. So yeah, if you hit the one that's at 1 hit point is getting built, then the rest of them that are getting attacked share that. So that's a... See, if I'm Moore here, given this pressure that I've got in the wall that's about to be down, I'd definitely just go centaurs, and it looks like that's what he's doing. He's got a couple on the temple right now.
Let's see if he queues one. Of course, Matreiuss is already sitting on that TC, building it up. And they've broken through!
But they don't... That's a little bit bold to get this town center for Matreiuss. Like, if Moore would have advanced a little bit sooner, which he probably should have, he could really be pressuring that town center quite a bit, but a little bit slow to age up. And I don't even know if he noticed his hero Jason just kind of wandered right on past.
He wants that relic. But in my hat cannon, what actually happened is he would have wanted to bolt that the Theseus and steal the relic. That's my hat cannon, at least. My fanfic. This hoplite strat is, I don't know, man. Ceasefire, I don't care.
A little bit of pressure on the right. Matreiuss might lose a Villy.
Oh,
And
yeah, they're 91 hit points, but eventually they too die.
yeah, man, getting that relic though is so big in this situation because he's making hoplites. Morris.
Yeah, so strange. And Matreiuss is already aware of the risks of a forward TC, so he's just wanting to stop with archery ranges. That will be perfect, really.
Yeah. Yeah, and like just Toxotes should be able to punish the hoplites here.
At least one thing they get done is move these villagers off the forward hunt, so that's nice.
Yeah, the nice thing though, it is the tundra that you got goats instead of berries, so the goats will, assuming he's got husbandry, does he?
Oh,
Not
let's
yet.
hope so. He's
Not
got
yet,
the
but
doggos,
he
but
will.
nothing else. Hand axe is coming in for Matreiuss at least. And the Toxotes number is growing. Centaur is looking for damage, but great garrison actually there by Matreiuss, and cancels that special for it.
Now More could, if he brings Odysseus up to that temple, he could potentially get the temple down and steal the relic away.
That's my favorite thing. Don't get too excited, please.
A little within the game battle over the relic.
Just look at the temple all game, I think.
Yeah, but yeah, with Matreiuss having that relic, like raiding is just so bad. Though he is gonna kill another villager on the far left.
Peace was never an option, but Moore
No.
is currently falling behind in villagers hard, and the longer he allows this to go on, the worse the situation will get. So he needs to go and kill stuff now.
Yeah, like picking off 2 villagers isn't what you need here. You need more. You might be able to get. Oh, there's this villager that was gonna build a wall, and she's rethinking her plans. Yeah, man, that Pygmalion statue. It really is insane
I know, 40%.
how some of the relics can just change the game so much. If someone around here were on the balance patch, maybe they should fix stuff like that.
Restart the project.
It's kind of a never-ending project.
Yeah, some relics are just, 40%, 50%. Others are like 5%
Right.
gather rate. Yeah, I
Right.
guess.
It's kind of like what numbers, like what because the relics haven't been touched in the patch, and it's kind of like, what kind of numbers was Ensemble Studios just back in the day, just like randomly, we'll do 40 for this, 20% for this, 10, and just kind of, just the random number of the day. But
Yeah, number darts.
Centaurs. Ooh, just barely got away.
Well, situation, it could be a lot worse. Moore has the second TC now. Actually has a little bit of food shortage income-wise, so he needs to sort that out ASAP. The walking distances are pretty brutal, so this is not going to be enough to pump double villager and hoplite. The hoplite production has stopped, and so has the
Yeah.
centaurs actually. So what's happening? Third TC? That
I
could be the
think he
play.
just, I don't know. I can't tell how many resources he has, but his Moore's in-base gold mine is a bit of a wreck. The way those villagers are lined up.
Oh man.
For those of you watching, don't replicate that. You can watch and learn, but don't replicate.
Yeah, Matreiuss is a lot better. He's got like 4 villagers that just need to turn around. That number could grow. But oh well. At least it's not the worst thing you can do. The worst thing you can do is not update the storehouses on your woodlines. Those get
Yeah.
pretty bad over time.
Yeah, you just rebuild a new one, and the 50 wood that you spend will repay itself pretty quickly.
I really
Yeah,
like
Moore's going.
this Hippicon switch,
Sorry,
dude.
go ahead.
What do you think
Yeah,
about it?
he needs to do something with it though. Like he's got all this army sitting around, but if he doesn't do anything with it, he might as well have just teched up and got
Hmm.
improved his economy anyway. Because what Matreiuss has, just Toxotes, he really can't pressure with that, or at least I mean, he can try, which it looks like he's going to now. But
Oh,
he could.
he no like
Oh,
this.
no. Back! Go back! Now hiding behind the wall, that's gonna do a lot of damage hiding behind
Whoa.
that wall.
Yeah, man, I mean, he's already got 2 kills there, and 2 more hoplites are basically dead already. Just needs to retreat into TC fire, then he can garrison. He's good.
Yeah, a little bit of, I mean, it's still idle villager time, having to walk all the way there and walk back, and or maybe going in a little too far.
Oh man, the
Yeah.
Toxotes are just really potent if the Hippicons can't get a beautiful surround with good surface area, so that's savage. And Aphrodite coming in as well at 22% more.
Yeah.
Pretty far away from the same. Actually, can't same, it would be Apollo, I guess.
Well, it's just building hoplites just takes so much food, so Moore's quite a bit behind. This is gonna be a big raid. I mean, you still got the Pygmalion statue villagers though.
That's the play he needed. Let's see if Matreiuss can get out of there, and I'm pretty sure actually he has ceasefire, so this might not be the stupidest time to use it.
Uh,
Using
it's
formation walk the best he can, and actually gets away from this. Nice.
yeah, just 2 villagers down. I mean, that's not bad.
Yeah, for what this was, that's actually a bit of a miracle.
But all the Toxotes though, they'll kind of get punished by the Hippicon here. Might see a curse. Yep.
Yep, that is pretty cursed. Can confirm.
Yeah.
Here comes the budget chimera. Shows everyone who's boss.
It is the budget era too, isn't it? Oh yeah.
Oh, Matreiuss is going straight mythic. This guy, I like him.
Oh yeah, a market. Now, did Moore scout that on the way out? I think he might have. That centaur might have seen that.
Wish I had paid attention now. About to
Yeah,
reach
Moore clicked up.
heroic.
Yeah, Moore's aging up Underworld right now.
Think he'll do the same though? Like jump up mythic, get, I don't know, his plenty wallet out or something like that. Because
I
if
think.
Matreiuss just hits the earthquake timing here, that's gonna be devastating. Moore is already behind 10 bills.
Yeah, I mean that's the risk you run. I don't know if you feel like you can. Yeah, he's building the market, but I think that's the right play. I don't think staying class or heroic you'd be able to compete anyway. Well, there's a little bit of a raid coming in on the left.
By the way, chat is asking, could somebody tell us the score? I don't know. It's probably 5-5 like Heimdall says, yes. If you guys are asking for the score on the side, it's 2,100 versus 1,900. And JJ, you get the 0. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's all right. I'm used. That's familiar territory for me.
Oh no.
Now, if we could get the Hippicons attacking the Toxotes there, that maybe be a little better.
Oh! That Manticore is aiming at the hero, I swear.
It might
that
be
had
if it's
been
not
the
using its special.
Toxotes, yeah. Yeah, special on the Toxotes would be sick.
Yeah, it's hard to tell. I mean, the way the multiple projectiles work, it's just so bad. But I think it finally did target the Toxotes there with one of his volleys. And oh, this is a good surround on the left there for the Hippicon.
Yeah, it's the start of something, but Match is using the trees to mess up the pathing. This guy's a genius.
Oh, just lucky.
Just
It's not like he planned it though.
I'm sure that's what he gets told at the end of games. Nice
Yeah.
luck. getting Helipolis out. Each costs the same as a TC, so no third TC for Matt just yet. But he has the 80 vil, so he's not in a, giga rush to third TC at the moment. He's raiding with
No.
Chimera and the budget version, and looking for that sweet juicy Earthquake. Maybe he'll even get a good one. Ooh,
I feel like he should. Yeah, he's kind of trending that way over to the right with the gold miners, but I don't know. I think that maybe the earthquake should come out sooner rather than later because there it is.
Aye, main dead, house is
Oof.
dead. Don't even get militia for your troubles.
No, should have gone Poseidon. Poseidon's so much better than Zeus.
5 minutes piece or one, whatever.
Yeah, he needed that because there's a Chimera showing up on his gold mine right at that same time. Moore's chances here is if he can somehow delay to where all the armory techs come in. Like, Artemis is kind of the early Mythic Age victory, and Hephaestus is more of the late Mythic Age victory. So it's all kind of like the next 5 minutes is kind of what really matters here. If Matreiuss can't get a huge advantage, then he'll kind of start eventually getting pushed back, but I think Matreiuss is ahead enough as far as economy that he'll be able to push through.
Yeah, I mean, he's got heavy infantry, he's got medium archers, he's got Polyphemus out, Helipolis as well. That fortress is toast, even though it has 2 Helipolis in it, so... Oh! I like that both. And actually, Helipolis against Helipolis is pretty high impact. Like, these guys do a lot of damage to each other. Of course, the building damage is going to be more.
I'm not sure why Bellerophon didn't go after the Chimera when it was there.
Oh, it's derping. I'm not sure what's happening there.
It hasn't attacked anything yet. And there he goes. Oh, the Chimera special roasted one of the poor birds flying across the battlefield. That's the best.
That's not even fair.
This poor bird.
Oh, other Chimera also fighting here. This is not their best time. Of course, it's not like you can run away from Bellerophon. This thing has 6 speed. Do what you can with what you have, I guess.
Now, is Moore gathering gold anywhere? I guess only in that bottom right.
He stopped this original mine that he was at, and only has 7 vils on the other gold mine. Has plenty volt, of course, which is like in total worth basically 9 villagers-ish that are fully upgraded. So, I mean, his economy isn't very bad, but it's not great either.
Well, he just has to be able to withstand this push. I don't think he's quite there to where he can withstand it. Does he even have any armory techs coming? Does he even have a unit 2 up? You see, he's got almost a second line of armory ups, but
okay,
he's only got like, I can only see like 2 military units on the field, so it really doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's a little bit rough when you're half the population of your opponent. Your upgrades aren't the most impactful things then, and Matreiuss has actually a ton of idols that are potent at taking down the TC, so Polyphemus, and there's some upgraded Helipolis. These Helipolis have engineers, like holy crap, that's amazing. 3 of them now. That can definitely kill a TC, and villagers against Polyphemus is also gonna take a while. They're trying.
Yeah, they are doing their best. They gotta be the military because there is no military.
Yeah, 7 of them just lost their lives for the cause using their kitchen knives. It's so sad.
Yeah, Matreiuss, I think, just set up his economy a little bit better going forward. I mean, his eco-techs are kind of through the roof, whereas Moore's are not so good.
Yeah, dude, it's kind of insanity how Matreiuss is better upgrades than Moore does with Forge of Olympus. Anyway, the game is over. I saw Moore said he threw this one.
by picking Zeus.
Is that what he said?
No, he just said I throw.
Oh, okay.
He was never really in a winning position.
No. He had a little chance, I think, at the beginning there where he broke through the wall, had some centaurs and cavalry running around. He just didn't really find the damage, so that's that.
Well, part of it was the relic. I mean, he would have
Yes.
killed probably twice the number of villagers. I mean, I don't know how many villagers he ended up killing, but only like 5 or 6, which isn't enough. It's Matreiuss with Set on Alfheim. I don't know about that.
It's an interesting pick. Let's see if he can get any pressure done. Maybe he does a boom. On the other side, it's more playing Oranos.
Mm. Like, I can see the set on like a marsh, a watering hole, but Alfheim's a bit tougher. Just
Well,
because,
does it turn out to be a medium hunt map? It's not always the same, right? So maybe he
yeah,
gets lucky.
Alfheim, I'm pretty sure Alfheim of all maps is the one that can vary the most in hunt. In fact, I'm not pretty sure, I'm positive. Because you have that 10% chance of getting like 6 hunt spawns in your base, which we clearly don't have here. And then you also have, you could get the triple Auroch spawn times 2. Or you can get one little pack of elk, which it looks like that's what we've got for the secondary. No, yeah, one little pack of.
And the tertiary.
I think this pack that Matreiuss is converting might be Moore's.
It very much might be, because he's got some deer at home, and the other pack is pretty big as well. So I guess Matreiuss decides that this is a high hunt map because he's got
He's got the Wololo AOM version.
I actually like a lot. It's just when you have like 10 of them going at the same time. China! Then that doesn't sound so good.
Yeah, I think. I mean, the nice thing is Aranos here is that if you don't get access to kind of that secondary hunt, it doesn't really slow you down a whole lot.
Yeah, I mean, at that it does whatever, right? Because you got all the cows. They're gonna be thick, and you're gonna have your berry bushes. It's not
And
terrible gather rate for Atty.
yeah, and the chicken too, because they don't have to make those little storehouses for each little pack of food, so it's helpful. But what do you think you do with the set here? What's the plan? What do you do with set?
Now you can't shift the villagers away anymore, so you either do some aggressive box or you do the you weaken those Terma and you massacre them at home. One of those.
Yeah.
And
You
then
do
heroic, I
Oof.
guess.
You could almost. The classic fight, I would say, is probably a hard no.
Yeah.
You could almost. You don't see it. I mean, generally, the set player will just grab town centers and try to get like a 4-2 town center advantage. But I don't know. Maybe this is just me being wild, but maybe the fast mythic could work.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, you're not wrong. That's a cool idea. On the other hand, Moore has been defending his home TC already. He's expecting a villager rush.
Yeah. Well,
It's a good
maybe not
safety net.
expecting, but yeah, you protect it. You should do this anytime you're playing any set or raw, just to that off chance that a villager rush does come, you kind of prepared for it.
Excuse me, where are these going?
Building
Forward,
the town
fast
center.
TC. I like it.
But it doesn't really protect anything. I mean, I guess maybe that it
Hmm?
kind of protects the path to that back gold mine.
Kinda. I think this is wallable, you know? If he adds like a
Yeah.
barracks, a little wall here, that can work out nice. And he's walling his front with the houses as well. Yeah, Moore is not gonna do any Oracle shenanigans, and therefore
No.
he'll be late to pressure. What's the
Do you
relics here,
bother to
by the way?
build? Sorry.
Yeah, go for it.
Do you bother to build a barracks here? Is Zeranos?
Azoranos.
Yeah. Do you even build a barracks, or do you just stay at one counter barracks, or maybe two?
I'd say flood the crap out of them at this point. Because they're pretty open, right? Before these walls come up, ideally you will get in there, but because there was no Oracle business, Matreiuss gets free reigns and he's fully walled off now, so he'll have to break through, and that does require a barracks. Moore
Yeah.
is going to try to match it by booming. That's
Yeah.
also an option.
Yeah. I think Moore made the right decision here. Um, I- Given how the map spawned with that tree line and the cliffs,
Hmm.
don't think he'd get much value out of a heavy early army. So looks like he's just gonna do one counter barracks. He kind of heroized the wrong citizen though.
Yeah, the only argument I've really got is this wall of Matreiuss, between the cliff and the forest. It doesn't have protection, right? The tower is far away, and actually Matreiuss realizes this and starts walling that off too.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Sistrum and Bass. That's not a bad relic.
Oh, nice. Especially for Atty. We also got the
Yeah,
Trojan Gate Hinge, so we quite a bit of hit points for those walls. We got the
that's another.
Vegetai.
Yeah, that Trojan Gate Hinge is a sneaky good relic. If you get that and then the first wall upgrade, the walls become super strong really early on in the game.
Yeah, for sure. We also got the Thundercloud Shawl. I like that one.
Mm, yeah, that's good.
I like all of
Really for
these
both
free
players.
armory upgrade relics. They're
Yeah,
so
yeah,
useful.
but that Thundercloud Shawl, that's a good one for both civs in this matchup because you have to imagine you're going to see quite a bit of range units.
Oh, yeah. Oh, the spears. Moore is looking. That's good for him. Hey, what happened to this
Matreiuss just
Terma? Why weak?
uh
TC fire or something?
no, I'm not sure. I don't think it ran past the town center. Maybe it did. Something happened to it, obviously.
Yeah, well, thanks for Hitman's 200 biddies. We appreciate
Hey,
it.
way to go, Kitman. I like this one relic in Matreiuss's base. It's just kind of hanging out there on the right. It's just peacefully watching
He likes to watch.
Matreiuss's villagers. Yeah, keep an eye on all those chicken killing villagers over there.
Free TC for a set player has husbandry, of course, and probably soon thinking about that farm transition, but not before eating all the cows.
Moore should be doing a third town center as well. He built a barracks, but given the map, again, it would take a lot of military to be able to make a difference to the point where it wouldn't really be worth it. Like he's made a few extra Prometheans. I don't know what they're gonna do,
Yeah, that's
other
rough.
than slow down his town center grab.
3 of them, yeah. Managed to secure the gold mine. And there's the farm transition for our Atlantean player, hitting a bit earlier than the Egyptian counterpart, but not by
Yeah.
much. Cows is still going.
Is more aging up with 2 town centers, maybe?
It's possible. I mean, I don't see anything going to the third.
Because there's an armory.
Seems to be just holding strong here. Yeah. More farming. It's got enough on wood to keep going with that. It's not producing any units. The Terma has stopped. That is actually the one thing that I
Right.
think is such an important thing to do, to just stop the damn Terma. Because what I see whenever we do these tournaments is people just keep making Terma forever. And then there's these top 5 guys who know when to stop, right? And their army quality will be so much better for it.
Yeah. Well, it's hard to turn off the auto queue. I mean, come on. Yeah, there's the Thea. So Moore is doing a 2-town center
Oh,
heroic. Atlantean units in pathing. They're so good.
hero down. Mission failed.
Moore could potentially try for a semi-quick Titan here.
But that I haven't seen in a while.
That's another one. Again, you call me old-fashioned, which I am. The semi-quick Titan is fallen off, kind of fallen to the wayside, but I think it's still a strat that can win a decent number of games. Not every time, obviously, but...
So JJ, why do you think that is? Why do you think it fell off?
It does take a little longer to research the Titan. And overall, like, that's through the patch. It's, I forget, maybe an extra 15 seconds. As Moore's placing 2 forward palaces. And then also players have learned how to kind of be able to win despite the opponent having a Titan and them not. But I still think there is a window for that to get you wins. But clearly Moore isn't doing that as we see these double forward palaces.
Oh no, he's committing to that Destroyer Arcus business. I'm sure we'll be starting soon with the Arcus. But those barracks are pretty far away. I'd love for him to make them closer up. Bird shouldn't make a huge impact. I don't even think he's making extra. It's just it should really be just Destroyer Arcus here.
Yeah, he's got the destroyers coming, but I don't see any Arcus yet.
Agreed. Where Arcus? Third TC first.
Instead, he made a few Murmillo, which is a little... Ooh, let's check out the Spearman raid on the left.
Destroyer Murmillo is strange, but those spears, oh, that's a surround!
Oh, they trapped him! They trapped the fatty! Lose some weight, bro! And
Donkey's
down
fault.
it goes.
Oh my!
Oh, I'd like
the
to
tree.
steal the tree, make a dryad, and then run. Yeah,
Wow.
he's trying to make. He does too.
What an absolute insider terrorist cell. Double agent dryad.
Garrison the villager. Garrison, there's a house. Oh, there's a house right there.
They just don't want to play house these days. These kids. They just want to play Fortnite.
Yeah, yeah. And there's another villager just getting whacked away by these spears who I don't think will kill it. And now they're just gonna run away. In the meantime, though, how about this attack in the front?
So I've been liking it so far, but those axemen are also doing work. And hey, that Veget is still alive. The priest is bonking that bird as well. Gets wrecked.
It's just...
I like it when the
kind of-
Veget is alive this late in the game.
Yeah, the Blatchet is a good unit, but I don't know. I mean, I don't know what Moore intends to accomplish by attacking here.
It really does feel like there's not much to do. It's gonna be a Mythology defensively coming up. And I guess he killed the Scorpion, so that's a nice start. But under TC fire from a 45 TC.
Yeah.
Ay, ay, ay.
Like, he's not pushing off of resources. Like, the only thing he can accomplish here is if he kills the town center. But that's super optimistic.
And that's a lot of chariots that just came in, so that's a perfect defense, really. Destroyers finally gaining their bonus damage against buildings, because when it's unfinished, that's not how it works. Rip
Yeah.
has to leave. Sky Passage though, and I mean this
Oh, there's one
build
on the
up for
left.
more is sick. Like, this is DM right here.
Okay, so now this is better. Though that Sky Passage on the far left is kind of in a weird spot.
Breaks through the
You'd
wall
like to
though
maybe-
and gets to threaten that
Yeah.
large gold mine, or he can just surround the Migdal. That's a play. There's enough destroyers here.
Yeah, I think you'll kill the Migdal. We do have Horus is almost up though for Matreiuss, isn't it?
Yes. Do you just nuke this front base, or do you use it on a TC?
Not on the front base. You got to go for a town center.
Yeah. Somehow I get the feeling as well that you just make a few catapults and you're fine.
Yeah, he's trying to nuke the front base, but
Oh, really? Okay. I mean, I guess he'll kill the. He does kill the palace, surely, right? Come on.
yeah, I think it's coming back.
Oh,
Maybe
bruh.
nope. The stupid
No.
drunk tornado. But it doesn't really matter. Moore kind of threw away his whole army to try to kill 2 Migdals, and he
Yeah.
only killed 1.
I guess where's the spin to win when you need it? Sky Passage thrown up just behind the army so they don't have to move. But what army? Oh man.
Yeah, well, he's rebuilding the Sky Passage on the right. But yeah, I don't. The tornado there. All it really did was kill a Sky Passage and 2 military buildings, and when you kind of think of the potential of what it could have done, like that's kind of bad.
Yeah, that's a big sad. Heavy destroyers,
really-
no armory upgrades. Matreiuss going for the chariot raid though. He has got no upgrades on those either. But I think heavy axeman was being upgraded before. Helios, now that is spicy.
Yeah, I like to hear it. Ooh, this chariot raid on the left coming into Moore's space. I think you sit under that tree and just make all those villagers go idle.
He's done this before, he'll do it again.
See, like, imagine if you have tornado now. It's game over instantly.
Oh yeah, I mean, you're sitting on all these farms denying the food income, you'd kill a TC,
Yeah.
you'd kill that temple, you'd steal the relic for extra BM. Not that it matters. Is that Capo trying to snipe a bird? That's a hero unit right there.
Which it might be over anyway. The catapult is attacking the Stymphalia bird, isn't it?
Oh, he
Does
got a
some
hit!
damage.
Well,
There it goes again!
Oh, the takedown!
Oh, down goes Fraser. Just like that. I think Matreiuss is pretty far ahead anyway.
Here
And
goes.
Helios,
Yeah, go ahead.
yeah. Helios is kind of one of those gods that doesn't really help you if you're behind.
Hmm.
It's kind of like a finisher in a way, and if you're not ahead, how can you finish?
Yeah, gotta get your momentum, gotta get your sky passages and siphons and siphon upgrade. That's a lot of investment to do, and you're not doing that
Yeah.
when you're being raided to death.
Here comes Helios, but there's just nothing behind it. Man, these dryads in Moore's base.
It's brutal. His own god power is killing him. The spin to win men are running around and knifing people. It's horrible.
Man. Yeah, these dryads are just doing so much work.
Double caput as well against buildings without masons or architects, so this is gonna hurt. Very much felt. 3 catapults now, and yeah, honestly, Matreiuss needs to start this trade, and he's golden from there. I don't see any other obstacles really. So that's
Matreiuss.
several gold mines.
Matreiuss looking like a set main here.
So
at
JJ,
it.
is the next play Mass Hecka Giants? Because that's actually difficult to beat.
It would be okay if Moore were in a decent spot, but I mean, what's he gonna do? Kill a town center and then it builds right back again?
Basically, yeah. I mean, you got your 1 minute timing on the vortexes, so you can keep going with that. Oh, he actually shifts his own army onto the villagers, and they're getting
I like it.
absolutely wiped. Those
I
horror
like it.
spears as well.
That's a good shift right there, because
Woo-hoo-hoo.
it got out of the vortex surround. He got to kill a Hika Gigantes, and now the minions all over Moore's army, and Moore not looking good.
No, this is a problem. Actually, that Manor has only 200 hit points. Might as well right-click that. More citizens are going down. He's on 40 citizens. A moment ago, he was on 20. And that's going down to Matreiuss knows he needs to keep this up. Like, yeah, like
Look
I
at
said, he
the
has greatest of 50 done as well on these spears, and game's over.
Dryads were still getting pumped out of that tree
Oh,
at
really?
the end of the
Wow.
game.
He never got it back.
Wow. No.
Oh boy.
There's some games when you lose and you're like, I played pretty decent and I'm not too mad about me losing. And then there's other games where you just get wrecked and it's embarrassing.
And it's this
And
game. Oh man.
yes, it's this game. That
Wow.
is that's bold. Let's
Loki gamer.
change. Hold on. Is it too
However,
late to change?
we've got an interesting thing happening on the other side. Moore is going Kronos. And you know what, JJ, I really like this on Oasis, because this is a low hunt map. It's not gonna be a whole lot of food, and you can definitely bully with your Terma. Percy are gonna be difficult to produce. So what's the play for Loki here? Can you walk me through that?
Well, I'm not, as anyone who watches me would know, I'm certainly not a Norse main, but I could watch games and see. And Matreiuss has started off with the right mindset, which is a double Ulfsark.
Yeah.
And we can see he's bringing in the waves of sheep already. And that's how you kind of survive, because you have to build Hersier. And which means you have to be able to continue to get food from somewhere, and that's where all these goats come into play. I mean, look at all the goats he's got already. That's a ton.
Yeah, he's really gotta get down. Moore has 10. And what's this for Matt? So that's 14 goats I'm counting. There must be some more as well.
Yeah, there should be a few more yet in the corners, maybe. The gold mine is a little bit forward for Matreiuss, but
yeah,
you could probably put a wall in front of it and be okay.
It might also, to be honest, be a reasonable forest to chop down, but he's working on the other side right now.
Yeah, well, you want that forest to stay up for now, because that'll be part of your natural base wall. Though that gold mine on the other side of the forest would be quite a bit more accessible if you could get through the forest. So you kind of, what do? Do you chop through to get to that gold mine, or do you keep it there so you get a little bit more protection in your base?
Makes sense.
Moore's going for the 330.
Whoa.
This is old school. I like it. The 330 Kronos Rush.
I mean, he is on match point.
How close is Matreiuss to aging up? Is he close at all? That's a lot of walking time for his villagers.
He's got 255 food. So no, not really.
Ooh. This could be pretty disastrous for him being Matreiuss, because that temple is gonna pop out right on top of his hunt.
The only good news from Matreiuss is that all these oracles have been smacked already a bunch of times, so they're not as scary anymore.
Yeah, he should make one more.
And his
There's...
Skraeling is about to be freed up as well to help defend, although it only has 2.7 DPS. That's not great.
No. Oh, get on the Skraeling. Moore could have probably killed a couple more villagers there if he would have managed his oracles a little bit better. Now, is Matreiuss aging up, though?
No, he's making dwarves and just about doesn't have enough food. That's a little bit of a disaster. He's about to lose his Ulfsark almost as well. Scary.
Yes. See, this is where, knowing he was up against a Kronos, he should have just gone to the chicken and gotten a more reliable age up. Because now he's likely to get gold blocked.
I completely agree. Using so much there on the walls. Forseti is finally coming in, but it's gonna be like a million years by the time that's done. And to still deconstruct for the temple, like, that's gonna be brutal. He should click it right away. Yep, no horse here for you.
The Promethean on top of the gold mine, the villagers, the dwarves going down. They aren't killing the oracles, but at what expense? I don't know if this temple is built in time. Well, I guess he does have another old Sark. But yeah, you can't expect to age up at 530 and be okay.
Well, I guess Kronos especially. When he's doing this freaking build. Okay.
And more. Another villager dying at the top by the wood line. Two more
this
shots.
is wild. The military barracks coming in. The villagers are being put to fight. Battle time.
Actually, attacking the military barracks here isn't a bad idea.
Yeah, they do get triple damage against the unfinished building, even during time shift, but we'll lose a bunch of units for it.
Yeah, we'll lose the villagers. Well, no, those two on the low HP escape. The troll will do a ton of damage here until Valor gets used.
Uh-oh.
Well.
Here it is.
There it is.
Another barracks.
Run for your life, troll.
Can't make hers here. No gold. It's got gold for one, I guess, but needs the food as well.
Yeah, this is where you just gotta play safe, and kind of know as Matreiuss, like, I can potentially get really screwed if I go to my hunt.
He wants to give us a show, man.
Watch out, those dwarves.
I am not sure how you can recover from this. Moore is up to 9 citizens versus 15 Norse villagers. That is rough business.
Yeah, so Matreiuss essentially behind by like 12. Only one Murmillo left hero because that one's almost dead. So the troll actually does pretty well in this situation.
I guess he still has Healing Spring as well, so
I don't know why he hasn't used
just
it.
yet.
I mean, he hasn't used Healing Spring, though.
That's true.
It would be nice, because he has a lot of villagers that are almost dead.
Yeah, you can put it like on the far side of the wall, so it still reaches them, it still is safe. I like it. But yes, so much Murmillo production coming out of Moore. I'm actually not thinking he can support all this.
Yeah, that's 3 buildings. I don't quite think he can.
I guess
like
it's like 1.5, right? More trolls, good idea.
The villagers went out to try to do something, and there's a Promethean sitting there waiting for them.
Yeah, that ain't happening. They're just getting the kills, slowly but surely.
Yeah. The troll just... Well, he'll have another Valor coming up soon. And the Murmillo spam is just getting to be a little too much.
Yeah, that's so much. Dude, that's like huge army. Matreiuss is down half the population of Moore currently. I guess down he will stay at this point.
And, yeah, I mean, the game looks terribly one-sided, but I mean that's just really it all comes down to just that one mistake, which was going all the way out to the giraffe, getting pushed off, and then having a 530 H up. Like, if he stays on his chicken, this game looks substantially different.
Oh wow, he tried, but
He did.
Morris having a giggle. He used up Kronos and he got the victory. Glorious.
He did. See, it's not really a Matreiuss says lucky map. It really, as a player, it's easy to kind of get drawn into blaming something other than yourself. Like, you know, the game's imbalanced, the map's imbalanced, whatever is imbalanced, but it really didn't have anything to do with that. It was just the greedy giraffe grab, which resulted in the 530 H up, which resulted in the loss.
We got more underscore win. He is an Aranos gamer. Moving aside, now in the red, this is Matreiuss.
Look at that back gold mine for Matreiuss is Poseidon. That's pretty juicy as a Poseidon player. Nestled into the corner of the map. Oh, that's a rhino he killed.
This looks very similar to me, except like the wall of the water. Holy crap! Just revealing this map is kind of insane. What's going on the north side of things? That might be a play for transport boats.
Yeah,
it might happen.
Transport boats, kind of one of those things that players don't use enough on Watering Hole. It's the sneaky side build transport.
Oh yeah.
Because, you know, it's so easy to kind of get pulled into your tunnel vision where you see the opponent's base right in front of you in the middle, and you're like, I gotta attack it, and I can't attack anywhere else, and then you spend like the next 10 minutes just slamming your head against that forward base where you could just jump into transport and do all sorts of side build shenanigans.
That's right, crew. Change up your points of attack and profit.
There is the Dwarven Calipers for Siege, 20% cheaper. That's pretty solid as a Poseidon player.
Yeah, I think Matreiuss would like that. He likes to go Mythic anyway, and what map to do it on other than this? The answer is all of them.
Yeah, his one town center is right towards the middle of the map.
All of these middle TCs though should secure some food. Yeah, there's some, just revealing the map, there's some hippos in front of both, so very balanced actually. Yeah, this is fair.
Normally here, as a Poseidon, you might, like in a normal matchup, you would probably take your more protected town center first just to be safer. But here, if you take your back town center first, might not be able to get that front town center unless you burn Ceasefire. So if he goes for an early town center, you might end up just grabbing that front one right away. If.
I think I agree with this. He has Ceasefire anyway, so, you know, to a degree you can minimize the damage that Uranus can do to you, but walling this up isn't gonna be easy. This is giga open
No.
in the front. There's no forest actually next to it. Ouch.
Yeah, it's wide. That town center is wide open. And both of them are aging up right around 430.
Yeah, super standard game out of 5 boys here, and yeah, just hunting dogs really. There's nothing else. Matreiuss might want to be more techy here, and I guess he's got that back gold mine and the back hunt. Hmm.
But yeah, Poseidon versus Aranos. Again, if you ask an Aranos player, they would say that it's Poseidon favored, and if you ask a Poseidon player, they would say it's Aranos favored. But on most maps, it's pretty even. You know, Aranos will come out with the early advantage, and then Poseidon will fight back late, which is kind of the whole point of the two civs. And Matreiuss is grabbing that back town center.
Doesn't look to be any pressure from Oranos, not forcing that early ceasefire or anything like that with the oracles, although technically could be possible. But possible not do that this game. Double counter? No, that's a military barracks right there. So mixed composition coming in from Ursun, and he'll look for a way to break through or at least push off that front hunt that currently Matreiuss is using. He's already walling. A little bit surprised he's not walling in front to try and hold, but
Yeah.
I guess he wouldn't have the units anyway.
Yeah. Well, he really doesn't care about that bottom half of the map. Matreiuss doesn't, because there's really nothing down there. So it's not super important to wall that off.
Oh my god, JJ, there's 2 elephants in the corner.
All the way down the bottom?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, the elephants, they kind of vary a little bit in their distance still. Like you can see Moors are quite a bit closer to him than what Matreus's are, but
oh yeah, that's actually super viable for more.
Yeah, easy for him to wall that too.
Not even sure he needs to. Like, okay, I mean, I guess he does Typicons, but
The question is though, does Matreiuss have quite enough food in his base to do what he wants? Like, I'm almost thinking this would be kind of like a semi-quick mythic for him.
maybe. And you know what? One other option he has is he ceasefires to take as much of the front food here that he can. Only like 300 left though, so I'm not sure he cares anymore. And he just goes back.
Leaving.
His 2 buffaloes. It's still the pigs. He's got layers and layers of walls. Playing SimCity here. Gazelle's getting eaten, and then there's pigs still. Should be fine. More is not getting in.
I just don't know if Matreiuss has enough food in his base to do what he would like to. I mean, I guess he's Poseidon, so if he wanted to go for that semi-quick mythic, he can reasonably buy his way. What kind of eco upgrades? Hand axe and pickaxe for Matreiuss. And just pickaxe for more. Who's already making a dock? I like this. This is so good.
Yes. Oh, transport ship. It's coming in. It's happening. Also, Atlantean dock, best dock because it has that beautiful little red glowy thing. Yes, that's why.
Like you mean a lighthouse?
Well, I don't want to confuse people. Lighthouse is for BM wins.
Well, it comes with the dock. Comes with a lighthouse.
True.
Or
So I guess
lake.
Greek can make lighthouses after all, but Atlantean will still look more fashionable. That's why more plays Atlantean.
Because Matreiuss, he's definitely trying to age up without really making much of an army. So if Matreiuss pops up on like that wood line,
And that Bat Gold Mine with a pretty healthy army. He could potentially block all that gold.
It does look like Matreiuss is gonna set up for like a 1-1-1 or something like that, which is really ideal. I'm not sure how many Toxolis you really want against Atlantean though this early.
Yeah.
The Terma is scary. But there's only 3.
Terma's just... The early Termas are just so valuable. Just their mobility. So good.
I guess the play with Toxolis is you sit right on your TC, you provide additional firepower, Terma shoot you, you garrison. You know, it's not quite MLG gaming, so you can dodge those shots. Just gotta really pay attention. And maybe not have lag like that just now. Not sure what happened suddenly.
Yeah, and here these units coming. They're gonna run right across this town center, but we'll likely find the wood lines. Matreiuss trying to kind of quick wall.
Ooh, he's getting it done.
No, he's not.
Lasts an entire second with it.
Yeah.
And the lag is brutal, have to say. Don't lose some bills.
See, this pressure is so good.
Yeah. Yeah, I really like it for him here. Moore is doing a great job with the damage. But Matreiuss is already on 45 villagers. He hasn't lost that many. If he can get them out of here.
He's going to try to grab this forward town center.
Oh, that's brilliant, yeah. Do that. Looks like Moore is going to lose every single unit here. But now they're pausing.
Speaking of that, actually, it's almost time to go pick up my son.
It seems better now, for whatever reason. Game's not
Ooh,
stuttering.
that's a big force though with the ceasefire there. I like Moore's position here.
Yeah, it's a really good army, and honestly, Matreiuss isn't safe, but he's gonna get this TC no problem. It's just that Moore is building up on this, and if you can go heroic and plant a palace at some point, that is when things get scary. Can Matreiuss really survive all that? And you know what happens to these villagers? Hunting here is wishful thinking.
Yeah, that's the issue. Is Matreiuss will be safe here for a little bit, but Moore should be able to either A, out flood, or B, age up to heroic and push with like the heroic army, dryads and such. Moore's gonna try just sitting underneath the town center though. Or no, he'll just kind of run past. If I'm Moore here, I'm really tempted to build a couple forward towers. Like right behind the military barracks.
That's a lot of Toxolis suddenly, and there's not enough Terma to handle them with all these Hippicons in front.
Yeah, Moore should just be able to outflood here. Kind of your power of the early Atlantean is just the ability to just outflood.
Yeah, here comes the second Atlantean army. Oh, and Shockwave in addition to all that. Yeah, that's a good start. But the hoplites are on top of the Terma. TC helping, villagers helping. I think Moore is actually losing the fight somehow.
Yeah, he is. Well, as soon as you see the villagers pull, you need to get out. Because your goal there really isn't just to overpower everything, it's to keep the villagers from gathering. So like as soon as you see them pull, then you go back, and then once they go back to gathering, you fight again.
Yeah, for sure, dude. Oh, we got medium archers coming in from Matreiuss as well, so he really wants to add that DPS to the group. And wow, that's a lot of Murmillo kills all of a sudden.
Yeah, that's a lot. It's too many Murmillos.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. They're just slightly worse hoplites, although they're mediums, so that makes them technically better than the base hoplite. Matreiuss should
Right.
easily enough be able to follow up on that as he's reached max population just now. Once the units all arrive here, it's going to be a huge fight.
But yeah, the problem is making all of those Murmillos, though, is then more isn't hitting age 3.
That is very true. Actually, they're gonna hit H3 at like a similar time, which is really not what Atlantean wants. It's supposed to be
Right.
Atlantean first, Greek next. But like this, it's not gonna be so easy.
But anyway, I gotta run, unfortunately, in the middle of the game. I'll check back later to
Okay,
see
no worries.
how it goes. So let me end the Discord call, and I'm just gonna I'm gonna leave the game open.
Yeah, sounds good, dude. Well, thank you for casting so far. If there's more, then I'll see you again.
Yep. It's fun. So we'll see how this game's pretty close. I'm gonna give the edge to Matreiuss. He's looking pretty good.
Yeah, you vote Matreiuss? Sounds good.
Yeah.
Alright, dude. Take care then. I'm all alone by myself. Unlike these Toxolis. Oh, the Pegasus! Yeah, show him who's boss. Okay, we got a decent windmill over here for Matreiuss, and 2 windmills is better than 1. Moore has 0 of that, as he's, like we said earlier, going after that elephant. All is great for him. Trying to build up some further. How are we looking for the overall upgrades? Haven't compared them in a while. Reaches the Heroic Age and Silver Matreiuss in a moment, but we got Hunting Dog Pickaxe versus... Oh, there's Hand Axe here, there's Plow, there's Shaft Mine. Oh my goodness, Matreiuss is going to town. He even has the Husbandry upgrade. We're gonna be probably thinking about either a quick Mythic or Heavy Cav, and I would say Mythic is not the worst idea. Putting down the fortress is also super nice. Securing the gold mine. And Toxotes hoplites going after this so that more can't bully no more. And yeah, that's still very much a classical army. So I think what we're looking at here is actually a quick Mythic for sure. Not much infrastructure added to it. First palace actually just now going down, and maybe we'll see some Man of War action breaking down the walls and stuff. Hopefully it doesn't delete that unit. It's confirmed the best unit ever. You guys have seen the last tournament on the extended edition, you would know. Unfortunately, on the Vubli, the Man of War is kind of crappy. So I'm just memeing here. Docks coming up for Matreiuss. So it's good that he's aware that he can do that. In fact, his TC should be in siege ship range. So if he gets naval oxybells, that's going to be a thing. And I'd love for him to time out that earthquake to be instantaneous here. Maybe he'll just nuke the front, but honestly, the best thing you can do with his army right now is just retreat to this TC, get the coverage over there, and just let this Atlantean army fall upon him. The Nemean Lion doing the roar, weakening those turbines significantly, and we've got our Vortex coming in. The Heka Giant should be a huge threat to the town center as it's completely unupgraded, trying to finish that fortified upgrade. Does Matreiuss have the resources to... Oh, he actually uses Curse right here, getting quite a few of the destroyers. Fortified TC should finish. We got plenty of repair coming in. It's good stuff. This army is here. Yeah. Masons actually finished at the same time. Whoa, that's suddenly a lot of hit points on this thing. Should make the repair significantly better because it's based on like percentile healing. Oh, the roar doing so much damage to the Terma. Most of them are dead. And so long as a hero can shoot down that Hacker Giant, is this DC going to fall? Oh my goodness, it's so close. One last hit and it goes down before the Hacker Giant does. More sacrifice his entire army and his life savings for this though. So how is that gonna run? Can't sit well with him. Earthquake has not been used? Somehow not. But I'm sure it will happen eventually. Where is Polyphemus? Mate in the front TC. We got Chimera coming in. Hoplite, Hippocampus. Nobody's scouting really. And this is just giving more time to finish all the upgrades. There's the Manowar. Look at this. Only has 8 range. Like, what is that? Trireme? Against siege ships, that's not gonna go well. Oh, it's a fire siphon, look at that. TC back up, but Matreiuss is staying at home. He's getting his own juggernauts out. Naval Oxybells almost done. It's gonna have 4 of them. That's gonna shoot the TC down in no time. Next up, the Temple counter barracks and normal barracks can be attacked as well. And I think the sentry towers are gonna be in range. Potentially even enough line of sight here to get the cast on that TC, but the Pegasus is here, so shouldn't be a problem. Manowar, go! Big stupid jellyfish. I hope some of you got that reference. Otherwise, I am disappointed. Well, Polyphemus being here and smacking the fire siphons down is a sight for sore eyes. Naval Oxybells, siege by Reams are doing work. 7 DPS per projectile, plus a ton of bonus damage. But it's not gonna be enough. Whereas the counterattack is, Matreiuss already has had enough of his ships. Man, that's a big spend, but they're relatively cheap compared to like Catapolis, so it's fine. Get the job done just the same though. I don't like Moore's chances. He's gotten some armory upgrades, so that's a good start. But the eco upgrades have been behind for like a million years, and Matreiuss is actually getting a bit of thingy going, a bank. That's what it is. Oh my god, he's just coming over here and building up on that TC like a Chad. Look at this upgrade differential. My goodness. The only fault of Matreiuss at the moment is that he's only on plow. But look at him, he doesn't really need anything else. He doesn't need food right now. Although these archers are going to town on the facilities, that hurts a little bit. But considering the fact that Matreiuss has 45 TC down and all that, he doesn't care too much. Actually, did he get freaking burning pitch? Whoa. Epic gamer. So it gives these guys like the flaming projectiles, but there's no actual effect. It looks like Matreiuss has finally managed to clean up everything. His TC is gonna be stopped, but I mean, at least he has denied it to Moore, right? That's the whole point of this. And now Moore is stuck with like a million medium archers. But his bases are getting ravaged. Oh man, actually this TC is in range of the water. Matreiuss can hit that too. Dude, he has so many ships. The Lord of the Seas. The Lord of the Ceasefire. And here we go with the earthquake. He's not even waiting it out. Don't care about no Hesper with his trees. TC deleted, base deleted. Moore only really has the palace left, and that's about to be gone. Major army going after this frontal palace. Polyphemus, an army by himself with that plus 300% damage against buildings. Triple kill on the citizens. Will take down all of those, and this guy's just tanking non-stop, no problem. And GG is called. Matreiuss will be taking this entire best of 5, winning the $50 put up by Lucrex, our Showmatch host. So thank you very much to Lucrex for hosting this. What a series that was. And what a pleasure it was to cast today with Chrono JJ. So check out his channel as well, please. And us, I mean, follow on Twitch, subscribe on YouTube, all of that kind of support is free. You will make an account on our website as we constantly host Age of Mythology tournaments. And yeah, if you want to be cool like Lucrex, you can actually commission a show match with us. You go to our store page. If you're on YouTube, all of those links will be in the description. We want to thank our Matreiuss website subscribers. Your contribution helps us keep hosting events. As we reach higher subscription goals, we can increase the prize pools of the events we host. Check out our subscription page using the link in the description. And remember to collect your perks. We will see you the next time.